Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the inaugural race number 1 of the NNSCRA Dirt to Dinero series. This is going to be a very interesting series. It's one I've never done before. It's a concept I've never used before. We're gonna have this go on for an unlimited number of races to find out just exactly if this is something that will continue on for quite a long time. I have not yet established the number of races I'm going to have in the schedule. It could be up to as many as 60 races in this one first season. Don't know about that for certain. This may end up, depending on how much popularity it gets and everything, it may end up getting it may end up replacing the custom car series, the NNSCRA custom car series. That is not confirmed yet, though. It's going to depend on how much popularity this gets. Number 2. This is going to be a series where the comment rule is in effect. If you do not comment on the races, then you are going to be eliminated from that ride. Okay? I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to comment on at least one race in 5 races that I put out. When I put out the 5th race, if nobody has commented on any of those 5 races, they will be knocked out and they will be replaced. So hopefully everybody understands that whole concept. Now, time to talk about what this series is all about. A lot of people are expecting this is going to be a dirt car series where the drivers are going to be racing for points. Winner with the most points is going to be the champion. Not the case. What is this series called? The Dirt to Dinero series. Alright, we've got the dirt because we have the dirt tracks, we have the dirt cars. That fills in that category. But dinero, that's Spanish for money, and that is the key factor which is going to get the winner his championship. Whoever comes away at the end of the season with the most money will be the champion. So this is a very cool, unique concept put on this. Little interesting twist. Now here's how the scoring goes down. This is a very, very important thing for drivers to want to go for the win based on this. The winner will receive $100. If he wins the race, he wins $100. Second place, the runner-up gets $50. Third place gets $25. From 4th through 10th, they receive $10 apiece. And then if you finish outside the top 10, you're going home with nothing. You go home with a big goose egg. And that's going to maybe put you into a bad deficit for when it comes down to crunch time. So pretty much only 10 drivers, the drivers who finish in the top 10 in points, are going home with money. The rest are going to have to look towards next week to be able to go home with something jingling in their pocket. So this is a cool concept. I hope you guys are going to like it. Please let me know if you like the concept. And for those of you that missed the sign-ups, be sure and check back around race 5. If nobody comments, I'll be having these sign-ups out for people to be able to fill in those non-commenters' rides. Alright, enough talk. Time to find out who's going to be the first one to cash in and get the first $100 of the Dirt to Dinero series. Cars are going to roll off. It's going to be a fight to the finish. Anything goes. Everybody has an opportunity to be able to win this thing, as here's the starting lineup for the race.
Hold on, your best hits with the buck stop. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, Poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done sweet your honey, I think she smell my cologne. It's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny.
Here we go. Pace car is peeled off, and Rohit Vedarevu will lead them down to the green flag and lead them into turn 1. Meanwhile, further back there, George Roki now getting challenged by the number 51. You'll have to forgive me if I take a little time trying to figure out who's in what rides. That usually happens at the beginning of a new season. Wow, look at him, almost 4 wide back here already. I see Brandon Parsons going down 4 wide there. Look at him. Yeah, Parsons going down to the inside. There's Alex Lozano, Jacob Lawler, and George Roki. They're 4 wide. Dylan Young doing the rim riding there. So follow Brandon Parsons. He's way down there on the inside line, and that's given Rohit Vedaravu a good advantage over the rest of the field, but now he's in the wall. He's scraping the wall. But can he keep it together coming off this turn? Brandon Parsons, Alex Lozano, they're coming up on him in a hurry. And Parsons will go to the inside. Parsons will take the lead. Alex Lozano to second. Here comes Keenan Bush up into third. Well, maybe not for long. He's got a challenge. Here comes Nick Bergen looking for third place. We're still green flag racing here. I see Sam Young back there starting to move his way up through the pack. As look at them, 4 wide, 5 wide through that turn. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're scraping the wall. Look out. Brandon Parsons, Lozano, they're in the wall. Nick Bergen's going to take a turn to the front, and Bergen will lead. Now the caution waves. Caution's out. Let's see who it's for. Oh, it's Jamie Muckley and Xavier Livingston. Jamie Muckley, Xavier Livingston. They get together here. I think that was on the back stretch. And there's Michael Skinner. He's off the pace for some reason as well. Don't know what happened to him, but Nick Bergen's going to lead us under caution with Jason Marshall, Preston Ploward, Kyle Livingston, and Brendan Parsons. That's the top 5. Now let's take a look here, see what happened to Xavier Livingston. They were about 5 wide around where he was. And I think he maybe just slides up here and maybe makes contact. Oh, no, Jacob Bell turned Ricky Hawk down into Xavier Livingston. Seth Cole got a piece of that there in the 52. And there you see Jamie Muckley get caught up onto the guardrail there for a moment, and he sustained some pretty heavy damage to his car, and then he gets held up behind the spinning number 21 of Xavier Livingston. So, a few more drivers involved in that than we knew. Ricky Hawk and Seth Cole getting pieces of that incident as well, but it was Xavier Livingston facing the wrong way, and Jamie Muckley going up on the guardrail to put us under caution for the first time today. We'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. It'll be on lap 8 of 20. Before we go through the running order here, just want to let everybody know, probably when you saw the starting lineup, you're wondering, what are those little white boxes beside each person? And I can tell you that very easily. Each winner is going to, of course, win $100, and in order to indicate that they have won a race, a nice, crisp $100 bill will be placed in that white box next to their name in the starting lineup. So whoever wins here today, next week, at our second race, they'll have a $100 bill in that white box. If you get 2 wins, you get 2 $100 bills. If you get 3 wins, you get 3 $100 bills, etc., etc., etc. Alright, here we go. Here's the starting lineup for this restart. Nick Bergen is the leader, Jason Marshall second, Preston Ploward is third, Kyle Livingston fourth, and Brandon Parsons is in fifth. You basically knew that from the last time I went through when the caution came out. But Sam Young, he'll restart 6th, Robert Bain will be 7th, Alex Lozano 8th, Brandon Gonzalez 9th, and Bob Fergus will be 10th. 11th is going to be Ryan Juke, 12th will be Jacob Lawler, 13th Don LaPrade, 14th Aaron Williams, and Jay Juke will complete the top 15s. They are back to green flag racing. Didn't take them long. Whoa, Xavier Livingston is disabled on the racetrack. He's now gone to pit road. I don't think that's going to bring out the caution. I think he was able to get back to pit road in time. Yet we're still under green. Drivers out after any of those incidents. There are any of them, but Xavier Livingston is on pit road. We'll try and catch up on that. His car may have stalled out on him or something. Don't know. Jason Marshall trying to run down Nick Bergen, who has quite a nice advantage over the rest of the field there. There's Kyle Livingston and Brandon Parsons down the inside line there. And, oh, Bergen's in the wall. Bergen's in the wall. Took too much speed into that turn. And they're going to start to catch him. It's going to be Brandon Parsons coming up that inside line. And he's going to look for the lead. But, oh, Kyle Livingston. Oh, my word. How did Livingston squeeze past there? My goodness, caution's out. Who led at the line? Was it Kyle Livingston or was it Brandon Parsons? It was Kyle Livingston at the line over Brandon Parsons. Then Preston Ploward, Jason Marshall, and their same Brandon Gonzalez is 5th. But let's see what the caution came out for this time. Looks like it was for Adam Chambers. Oh, Dylan Young, Seth Cole, Trey Normile probably, as well as Mason Wood. I think Jack Richards may have gotten a piece of it as well. Very difficult to see if there's any damage to these cars when something occurs, so it's hard to know who was indeed involved. Let's first document what happened to Xavier Livingston, then we'll see what we're under the caution flag for. Now here's a look in real time what happened to Xavier Livingston. They were getting ready to go back to green flag racing. The engine just let go in that car. May have had to do with the damage he had beforehand there after that spin out with Jamie Muckley. He may have sustained some damage, and anything could have happened there. It could have broken anything because there's very little protection around for the internal parts of these race cars. And that thing just went up in smoke. It was actually difficult to see that there was any smoke coming out because you could barely see the smoke now because of the dust getting kicked out. But right there you can see the gray smoke pouring out of the back of the 21. So a tough break for Xavier Livingston. Spin out and now an engine failure. Here to end his day here in this first race. He will not get the $100. And he will not get even the $10 for finishing inside the top 10. Let's see now what we're under the caution flag for. Now here's what the caution came out for. Looks like it starts with Rhett Taylor. She's on the inside of Jack Richards, who's scraping the wall. Cody Yamas is further down there in the 24. And then there's the 2 car there of, whoa, man, Thomas McEwick. That's, I guess, how you pronounce it, but there you go. Rhett Taylor, or not Rhett Taylor, I'm sorry, Rihanna Taylor. Jack Richards. Oh, Jacob Bell got jacked up by his NRSL teammate, Dylan Young, and then Liam Ervig got into the back there. Oh, who got into the back of Ervig? Well, that was Chambers. Chambers got into the back of him, so it was a 5-6 car pile up here. And almost a domino effect. But something else happened to Seth Cole further up here. Oh, there it was. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happens here? Oh, gets into Mason Wood. But, oh, it was Barney Ward getting turned. Oh, my goodness, look at this. Look at this. This was a pretty big wreck. Who does it start with? Does it start with Dougie Shears? No, it starts even further up than that with Jacob Lawler and company. Now, let's not go to the helicopter view. Whoa! Who was that? It's Dun LaPrade. What in the world? He was going to the inside of Bob Fergus. Let's try and document this all here, because this was a lot of cars involved, a lot more than I expected. Okay, so Dun LaPrade has Jay Juke to the inside. He's got Bob Fergus to the high side, and coming off this corner, he just kind of gets into the left front of Ferguson. Oh, look at that car. That car could have gone over the guardrail right there. That was close. Ooh, look at Aaron Williams just squeaked by. Ben Ward just gets by. Man. Keenan Bush just got by, but then Jacob Lawler's in the back of Fergus. Trey Normile's into the back of Lawler. Dougie Shears is into the back of Normile. And there's the 23 back there. He's into the back of Dougie Shears. Oh, there's Barney Ward. He makes contact with Dougie Shears. There's our pole sitter, Rohit Vedarvu, involved. William Duncan got a piece of it, but then watch Seth Cole come into the picture here. He's got the 88 of Barney Ward spinning in front of him. He's going to make some contact right there. He's going to come down the racetrack. There's going to be nowhere for... Who is it? Someone comes into the picture here. I think it was Mason Wood there in the 32. Right here. More contacts made right there between Mason Wood and Seth Cole. And look at George Roque in the 92. Is he able to whoa up enough? Looks like he might, but then you got Mason Wood spinning up ahead in front of Michael Skinner, and I think that was Jamie Muckley. Oh, and then Trey Normile gets into Seth Cole again. Have they settled it out back here at that point? Looks like it. My goodness. Quite a pile up there. There you see the Xavier Livingston machine. Oh yeah, there's Seth Cole and Trey Normile still spinning down the front straightaway. So I would say maybe 13, 14, 15 cars involved here in this caution. We're past halfway. Who's going to win $100? Now we have a total of 7 cars out of the race after incidents there. One of them, which surprised me, is Joseph Bryant. I'm not sure what the deal was there. I think he may have gotten involved in something. We're going to have to go back and find out in just a minute and find out what happened to Joseph Bryant. But he's out in 38th. Also out of the race is our pole sitter, Rohit Vedarvu. He's out in 36th. Dylan Young's out in 37th. Trey Normile's out in 39th. The 08. Who's the 08? Oh, I think that's Liam Ervig. Yes, it is. Ervig is out. Adam Chambers and Xavier Livingston are all back in the garage area. So Livingston is out in dead last. And Livingston runs in first right now, with Kyle out in front. Brandon Parsons is second. Third place is going to be Preston Ploward. Fourth, Jason Marshall. Fifth, Brandon Gonzalez. Rest of the top 10. Nick Bergen, Robert Band, Ryan Juke, Alex Lozano, and Jay Juke. The top 10. There you saw the pace car pulling back into its pit stall. As Kyle Livingston. 7 laps to go. Can Kyle maybe pick up $100 here today? Now, obviously, everybody wants to win, but second, third still pays good. $50, $25 for second and third place as it's side by side for the lead. They're 2 by 2 heading down the front straightaway here. It's going to be Preston Ploward going to the inside. Jason Marshall directly behind him. Look at Brandon Parsons shooting the middle there with Kyle Livingston left to rim right on the high side. Whoa! Brandon Parsons nearly squeezed him up there. That was close. And Parsons, man, look at the high side run he got there on Jason Marshall in that battle for second. Brandon Gonzalez got a big run on the high side as well as he tried battling there in making it a three-way battle. Oh, caution's out again. Preston Ploward's going to lead us under caution now. And the caution is out for, that's Max Skinner in the 72 car. Max Skinner in the 72. Oh, look out. There was Michael Skinner and Ricky Hawk getting together there after the caution came out. Oh, wait, there's Joseph Bryant. Okay, so Joseph was actually just caught 1 lap down. He's not out of the race. Okay, I thought he was out of the race. But he isn't. He's 1 lap down. I think it was because he actually got forced down pit road when that last caution came out. But let's look now and see what happened to the 72 of Max Skinner. I believe he's the reason that we are currently under the caution flag once again. Here's what happened. Max Skinner squeezing Jacob Lawler into the outside retaining wall. And there's the contact right there. Up and into the fence they go. And looks like, I can't tell if Mason Wood is into the back of Lawler right now or not. I think Mason Wood is. And so they're kind of just backed up there. Good job by everybody else to miss this. Ooh, close call there for, I think that was the 35 of Jack Richards. But the caution comes out for Max Skinner spinning up there in, I think, what was turn 4 after contact from Jacob Lawler, and he also held up Mason Wood. Let's see if we're going to get to go back to green flag racing. I believe we will, but it may be for only 1 or 2 laps. Let's see what's going to be. Now here goes, folks. 1 lap shootout. And that will decide who's going to pick up the first $100 of the NNSCRA Dirt to Dinero series. Preston Ploward is the leader. Brandon Parsons will restart second. Jason Marshall third. Brandon Gonzalez fourth. And Robert Band's now into fifth. Sixth is Nick Bergen. Seventh, Jay Juke. Ryan Juke eighth. Kyle Livingston ninth. And Alex Lozano 10th. If they finish where they are right now, every driver's going to go home with at least $10. Ben Ward, though, wants to get into that top 10. He's in 11th. Same deal for Aaron Williams, who's 12th. Keenan Bush, he is in 13th. 14th is David Rochester. 15th, Don LaPrade. 16th, Bob Fergus. 17th, Brendan Patterson. Rest of the top 20, Cody Yamas, Charles Jackson, and Thomas McKeocook. That's not how you pronounce the name, but nonetheless, Mickey Siak, I think. I don't know how you pronounce that name. If anybody else has him in their series, tell me how you pronounce his name. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Green flag, white flag displayed at the exact same time as it's going to be Preston Ploward trying to win this thing, but no, here comes Brandon Parsons to the inside. Parsons, side by side, wheel to wheel through turns 1 and 2. Both of them able to keep their cars off the wall at this point, but the inside line's beginning to prevail, and it's going to be Brandon Parsons taking the lead down the back straightaway. Can Preston Ploward make a crossover move? He's got a challenge coming up soon here in the form of Brandon Gonzalez. No, it will not be enough. And it's going to be Brandon Parsons picking up $100 and winning the first race of the season. Well, Brandon Parsons, he's going to have the first $100, $50 to Preston Ploward, $25 to Brandon Gonzalez. Drivers who will receive $10 will be Jay Juke, Robert Band, Ryan Juke, Kyle Livingston, Nick Bergen, and oh, there's a flip back there! Ben Ward also, oh man, they're still wrecking! Oh, good grief! Who is that? That's Kyle Livingston! And someone else flipped back there. Oh, David Rochester, what in the world? 2 flips here after the caution comes out. Seth Cole was in it. Joseph Bryant was in that. Nick Bergen, who's got $10 now. He's got some money, but oh man, he was in trouble. Kyle Livingston flipped over. Let's look back at a replay at that. Well, let's see what exactly went down here. The caution, or not the caution, but the checkers had already waved. The race was over. Maybe some driver frustrations? I don't know, but David Rochester, Aaron Williams, they get together here. And they just head straight up into the wall. And oh, man, Williams a hard hit. Rochester flipping and barrel rolling, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Oh, man. That 2-car took a hit there as well. And oh! Oh! Rochester lands down on top of Aaron Williams. Hey, anything goes. Anything goes. You don't get penalties. Oh, Seth Cole. Oh! And Joseph Bryant right into Seth Cole. Oh, man. And then, if that wasn't enough, take a look at this. That first incident took place between two drivers who just missed making the top 10 and getting some money right there. You see that wreck back there? But this wreck here occurs with two drivers who did finish inside the top 10. Kyle Livingston and Nick Bergen, and up into the wall they go. And Kyle Livingston almost does the exact same kind of thing David Rochester did. He doesn't get quite as much air, but good grief. I don't know what the deal was there, but it made for an exciting finish anyway. I mean, I think that was better than the initial finish. Well, nonetheless, folks, some drivers have started off this season pretty well, but there's about 32 other drivers who really need to step it up because they are heading into next week's race bankrupt. Where's our next race? Well, it's going to be a track I'm very familiar with. I live only about 20 miles away from it. It's called Fonda Speedway. Hope to see you there for race number 2. Here comes the money list. That's what it's going to be called, the money list. Coming up here to show you where everybody finished and show you where everybody is currently with the amount of cash they have. A lot of drivers you're going to see with $0. They're going to need to get going if they're going to get a nice paycheck next week. Thanks for watching. If you like the idea of this series, post it in the comments or hit the like button underneath this video. Hoping that this is going to be a cool season. Have no idea when it will end. But this has been the first race, the inaugural race of the NNSCRA Dirt to Dinero series.
Money, 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 money.